My dad always told me that you can't change things. Things are the way they are because that's how they were meant to be. That everyone has a destiny that cannot be altered and cannot be saved. My dad died 2 years ago, and he couldn't be saved. Until now. I can change this world's future by changing its past. I will be a force for good, a force to be reckoned with. My name is
Welcome to Akron After Hours.
Hello! Welcome to Akron After Hours, our season finale, the best of, where we're going to be showing you some of the best sketches that we've had this entire semester. But we're also going to go back to last semester, and maybe the semester before that, and really who knows how far back we're going to go. We've got some people with the team that's been part of this team for quite some time. As a special treat, though, we're also going to have some candid interviews with the cast of Akron After Hours. This is our chance to be able to say goodbye and to relive some of our fondest memories with the show. So sit back, watch the show, and enjoy it.
Let me tell you, as of recently, it's been crazy for RJ and myself. Ever since we were on that there George Feller's show about them ancient aliens and whatnot, now we got all these cameramen here following us around, trying to figure out how RJ and myself, Billy Ray Beefcake, live our lives.
I reckon that the camera's been following me around, and I think they probably even been filming me too. Yeah, I do.
Shut up, dummy.
Ain't dumb. Okay, I'm quiet. I'll be quiet.
Anyway, RJ and I haven't seen an alien since that night.
Yeah,
but we are looking diligently to find another alien.
Yeah, when he told me, he said, we're gonna go find him. We're gonna find him. We're gonna put him. I said, wait a minute, Billy. I'm gonna get my crayons so that if we do see it, I get to draw him. I'm gonna draw him up.
Let me tell you, this boy is a wizard with the crayons. He illustrated our first book, Aliens and How the South Will Rise Again, which you can pick up on BillyRayandRJ.com. We don't use that internet machine, but it's there.
Yeah. What?
One of them aliens again. Better go get your crayons, RJ.
Okay. Look over there. They look like some kind of alien life form. Billy, I'm gonna draw it on this piece of paper right here, Mr. Boss Man.
You dummy. That's no alien crafts up in that there sky.
Huh? It been flying plain day right there. Can't you see it?
That there is the Goodyear blimp, you idiot. Come on, RJ. Don't you get upset. There ain't nothing you could have done. Let's get inside. There's a Duck Dynasty marathon on that there TV.
Hey, my name's Tyler Warner. I joined the show in, I believe it was fall of 2013.
So Tyler,
Tyler Warner is, I'd love to call him a friend. I'd love to, but sometimes I feel like he's my dad, the way he yells at me. Because I don't know what other person has ever spoken to me and said some of the things that Tyler has said to me and then expected me not to want to slap him.
It's exactly how you sound every time you talk.
He says some things that really hurt my feelings, and he knows they hurt my feelings, but he doesn't care. He might care. Do you care? I care. Oh, that means a lot.
I know I can count on him to be there for me whenever I needed him for any shoot, and I like to think that he knew the same for me.
Man, he really knows what he's doing with like any program you show him. You ask him about. I've asked him so many questions. He should keep like a little diary in his book of like, dear diary, today Seth asked me this question about After Effects.
So that, I kind of jumped on what everybody thought was a sinking ship with After Hours, and for about 2 months I ran around running my mouth to anybody who would listen about how it was a new era and I was going to change everything and it was going to be this awesome show and we were going to win all these awards, and none of that happened, but
I'm gonna cry.
one of my favorite things about Tyler is during writers' meetings, where he would come in and say, he would come in with his ideas and he would immediately dismiss every idea as being, okay, this is the most stupidest thing I've ever written. No, this is really stupid. Guys, this is so stupid, I don't even know why I wrote this. Every idea that he ever had. And then he came to me with Knights of the North Quad.
But anyways, I had a great, absolutely excellent little ditty that I put together called The Night of the North Quad. And I had this really stupid idea where I was like, hey Devin, let's go sit in the studio and do all the noises for this sketch with our own mouths, because I was frustrated with our backtrack system and I was frustrated with all the music that we have available, and I'd heard every song and every sketch 100 times over. And I was just like, I want this big epic cinematic thing, but we don't have that stuff. So let's just make it.
Knights of the North Quad was an idea, a great sketch. But the execution of it fell a little short for what I wanted for the show, and I had to say no to it for the show.
I'm in the kitchen at ZTV wrapping Chris and Devin in tinfoil and duct tape, and we manufacture these sets of armor, and what ensued afterwards, I'd like to think, is where the art in me really died.
Whoa. Get horsey. I am the Knights of the North Quad, and I have come to challenge you. Do you accept my challenge?
To be continued.
And later on, I went back and I watched it several times. I watched it. Why is this not? Why can't it go on the show? Why do I have to break his heart like this? And I finally came up with reasons, and it was definitely artistic differences. And he made sure to point that out to me. He was a little bitter about it.
I don't see your vision. There's something wrong with it. You should have put some work into it. Listen, I rapped Devin in foil and I rapped Chris in foil, and Chris had a table leg, and it was a great sketch, and I'm still upset.
He's a good guy. He's loyal. He'll help you out whenever you need it, and he just really likes what we're doing here.
Tyler has probably been the most influential person on any of the stuff that I've done on this show. And besides that, I wish he would wear pants when he did the curtains.
He had a lot of spirit and a lot of enthusiasm that I was drawn to when he initially formed Akron After Hours after it had all these years of just poor blah, no one wanting to work together. And he was the only one that was actually wanting to see this thing come back to life. Everyone else had given up on it, but he didn't.
But Tyler, whenever I asked him for something, he would help out, and I really appreciate that.
He was a wonderful friend to have.
Tyler Warner is really like a little brother to me, in every aspect, up to and including being just as annoying at times.
To be a part of it for 2 years, and to just looking back at how much I've grown as an individual, and to be able to work in a group the way I work now, and to have come this far is truly astounding, and I don't know that there's anywhere else in the world that you can get that. And ZTV truly has given me direction.
Pappy, why are you wearing a trench coat?
I'm not in my trench coat. I'm in a house robe, and I'm cold. Welcome to Conversations with Seamus.
Are you single? Are you looking for that special someone? Your soulmate? Come join us at Akron Suave Speed Dating. Meet the match of your life. Come see us at 8 p.m. at the Career Center, 531 Lovers Lane, Southwest Akron, Ohio, 55555. Who knows who you'll meet? Come here, you big stud. Come back to my place tonight.
Grandson, take me to speed dating.
My name's Sid, Pappy. I'm not gonna take you speed dating.
I've been so lonely since your grandmammy. Rest her soul.
Not dead, just left.
Who?
Grandmammy!
Ah, grandmammy. I've been so lonely.
Stop. We're not doing this again. I'm not gonna take you speed dating.
Aw. Take your pappy speed date.
No, absolutely not. All you'll do is creep everyone out.
Grandson, take me speed dating, or I'll tell your wife what's in your internet browsing history.
The only thing in my internet history is Facebook and Amazon, Pappy. Were you on my computer? Fine, okay, fine. But when you get carted off to jail, I'm not gonna come bail you out.
Great! I can show off my new leopard print thong.
Oh.
much as long as he's tall. I wonder what the guys are gonna be like. He has to be.
Honestly, I don't even care. I don't know why I'm here. I hate swimming.
I like to gutter bowl. Well, I mean, but it's like gonna be fun. Funny. Guys that are like yes, definitely care about funny, entertaining. It just doesn't work. Books are kind of there. What are your love songs?
Pappy, what did you just take?
Nothing. I have a headache.
Listen, okay? Go do your speed dating thing, but you're back here in 1 hour. 1 hour, okay?
Don't wait up for me. I've been really trying to fight this feeling for so long. Oh, well, hello.
Stop. Before we go any further, I have to tell you a few things that I hate. I hate older men. I hate professional sports. I hate all sports. I hate guys with beards. I hate guys that wear suspenders.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you play Dungeons and Dragons?
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Go on.
So I'm all natural. I don't shave. Armpits, legs, anything. Completely natural. So my dad used to take me sailing all the time. He even had a yacht. And he loved fishing, but I just liked laying out and getting a nice tan. We used to sail out in the Pacific all the time.
So do you like motorboats?
Actually, my dad did have a motorboat. We used to go bass fishing all the time. It was amazing.
So, my last boyfriend was a brownie.
Aren't you that girl from the commercial?
I'm an actress. They paid me to get people here.
I don't like fast food. I don't like foreign food. I don't like slow food. I don't like to sit down at restaurants. I don't like waiting in line for anything. What else don't I like?
Well, you're just a What's wrong with women today? Doesn't anybody know how to have a good time anymore? Am I too old? Why? Oh, my heart. I think it's breaking.
He's dead.
I'm alive! Come on, grandson, let's go home.
Pappy, what was that?
It was just your old pappy having some fun.
Are you okay?
Well, of course I am. But here in about 4 hours, you may need to take me to the hospital. Oh, and by the way, welcome to Akron After Hours.
Hi, I'm Michaela Wilfred. I've been a part of After Hours for a semester.
She was always up there, and she was working hard and working hard and working hard. And the more that I saw her up there and saw how hard she was working, I will always take a person who works hard on my team.
Michaela had to stand in to act, and we didn't really give her much direction, and we didn't really think about it. And we told her just to talk and be annoying. And she came in, and we thought we'd have cutaways and things like that, and we didn't. Because as soon as we got done, everybody in the control room said, "That's a wrap!" And then they just ran out. And so we had one take of Michaela trying to be annoying. And it started out good, and then she would kind of like start and stop, and there weren't really full sentences or complete thoughts. And that was the one that we had to use. So if you watch that part, it's just watch her, because it's the best. I promise you, it's better than anything me or Frank said. Just listening to her trying to say random things, but not quite sure what she's supposed to do.
She has got a great sense of sarcasm that she's stolen from me, and she needs to stop it, because that's my bit. You need to cut it out. I see you back there. Stop it.
She has a vision
for all of her stuff, and even though she, at this point, lacks a certain confidence, I know that give it another semester or two, and she will easily be the next MVP at ZTV. I could easily see it.
You know, that girl has the thickest skin of anyone I've ever met. She goes through so much. I mean, we pick on her and pick on her and pick at her, and Frank with the shut up Meg and go back in the closet. And
Michaela has been like amazing. She's definitely producer material.
My first sketch was the Chris dating a cat sketch. I think that was one of my favorite sketches to do because I remember coming up with the idea and thinking, you know, if I do this, I want Chris to be in it. I thought he'd do a great job. And then him and Brian both came out and helped me shoot it. And I was so confused. I had no idea what to do.
I loved her sketch where she was some snobby dictionary girl. I didn't know what to expect from her when she started, but at that point I knew that we had someone really good. It looked great, and the writing was really awesome.
I have never seen somebody's work evolve so much to being where they're at, especially so young and so early in their career.
I'm really impressed with her growth.
It's impressive to watch her work and to watch her growth. And I've never seen somebody enter the program and save maybe Brian and dive in headlong the way she did. And
she'll get her shots and then, ask us, if it's the right shot. And then whenever we say yes, she'll start smacking you on the shoulder. I did it, I did it, I did it.
You're supposed to make a bad sketch, that's the rules. That has to be your first sketch. You have to make a really bad sketch, and it just didn't happen with her. She messed it up. She made a good sketch, the first thing, and it was funny. That's another rule. You can't be funny your first time, and she just broke that.
But I think the most impressive thing is her willingness to learn, and not only that, but her willingness and ability to work hard. And I know she gets frustrated, but I mean, that's natural. And honestly, since we're all graduating, I'm glad that there's someone with her capability staying here to be on the show.
I really have taken her under my wing throughout this semester, and she has become probably one of my closest friends at ZTV.
What Akron After Hours is meant to me. One of the first field shoots I went to was Tyler's Coach Ben sketch. And they were crazy. There was something about the way that ran, though. It was constructive, it worked. And when I joined the team this semester, I had no idea what I was doing. But the amount of passion that these guys put into what they were doing, it was infectious. That there was no way I couldn't jump on and enjoy it, just working with them, the effort they put in, the amount they cared. It was great to work on a team like that, because when we goofed off, we did. It was great, but when it was time to work, we got what we needed done. And the passion that they put into it is something I will carry with me for the rest of my life.
Pizza!
I don't know. I'm just not feeling pizza.
But I'm feeling pizza.
I don't know. Maybe. No, not feeling pizza.
It just felt like a pizza kind of Friday. Ah! What was that?
That's just Seymour. His superpower is putting us into generic movie commercials.
Okay, but seriously. You know, you have very lovely eyes for someone who doesn't like pizza.
Pizza's kind of cool,
Pizza's still kind of cool.
but it's also kind of dumb.
I think pizza is still a kind of cool idea.
Do you really think I have nice eyes?
Pizza.
I'm kind of allergic.
You're a liar. And Seymour, psychic powers gives me nausea, so just cut it out.
You can't talk to Seymour like that. He's fragile.
I can do whatever I want, including call for pizza.
Can you? Can you?
Coming soon, two regular guys. Roger Ebert gives it 2 M. Night Shyamalans. Only on VHS
Hey, Seymour,
and
you
Blu-ray.
wanna go get some
FBI
pizza?
warning
Yeah, I'm
label,
starving. Let's go.
Copyright this fall. Coming this fall. Coming this fall. Coming this fall. Man, I'm telling you, this night is gonna be great. I cannot remember the last time I had a nice evening out. Hey, so what do you think? So I've been really partial to this gray color recently, but I think for tonight, I've been really digging this purplish brown color. I think it's gonna look great tonight. What do you think? Fine. Yeah, that's alright. What? 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 Nothing. You can wear whatever you want, bud. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. What's wrong with the brown? Nothing. Nothing's wrong. You wear whatever you want, bud. It's fine. Okay? It's alright. It's just that you could be wearing so many more flattering colors on you. I mean, it's not like we're going mining. Wear brown somewhere else. What are you talking about? Lots of people wear brown. Fat people? That's ridiculous. I lost 16 pounds this month. All right, fine. You're right. As usual. Don't listen to me. Hey, stop. You always do this. Every single time we're about to have a nice evening out together. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I just don't want to be seen with a caveman in his brown attire when I'm trying to look impressive for the evening. Oh, that's right, everybody. Wolverine here knows everything about aesthetics and personal hygiene. How about you shave your beard for once and stop trying to look like a homeless person? I have been crafting this beard like a bonsai tree for months now. Yours, however, looks like you've been living with beavers for the last year and a half. Wolverine, beaver. Look, I'm sorry, but you can wear the brown sweater. It'll look great on you. No, it's fine. Brown is still last mid-February. It's okay. I'll wear some. Thanks, bud. I really appreciate it. Sure thing, bud. There can only be one! No, wait!
Look, Tyler, I'm a little freaked out right now. I don't know who keeps cutting into the show, but I don't want to take a chair shot to the head.
Brian, I've never met a 58-year-old that acts like a little boy more than you.
You know what? Go. At this point, I'm gonna have to leave the show to keep you guys safe.
You're gonna leave the show? Oh no! Yeah, I don't care.
Look, Tyler, I gotta go.
Brian?
You know you're wondering where it is.
Shut up.
Oh, is that how you talk to your friends?
You're not a friend, you're an annoyance.
Coming from the great bald heat himself.
Psh, you're one to talk.
Oh, get it up, ya, Mr. Big Showtime Man.
Look, I don't know what you want. You had your 15 seconds of fame, we're done.
Laddie, you're being such a wee man. You know that there's still work to do.
This is your obsession, not mine.
You and me are the same, lad. 2 peas in a pod. But this P has bigger dreams. This show of yours is nothing. Everyone is laughing at you. They don't respect you. But they respect me. Go, laddie. Search for it.
No, you're a crazy sheep herder in a skirt.
You know better, laddie. It's called a kilt. It's part of our heritage. Let me tell you something, laddie. You can't get rid of me that easily. All that music did was give me a fever. A fever for my mother's sweet haggis. You can't escape me, laddie. I'm part of you. You're part of me. Look where your life has gone over the past 3 years.
Now that you're pushing 40, I think you're going through a midlife crisis. You and your wee little pants and your stomach hanging over. You're kind of like a fat, smelly beast. You went from carrot top to muffin top. But I'll tell you what. If you want to continue this discussion, let's find a more private setting.
You know, I'm glad we had this discussion, laddie. I completely agree. So did you like it? There's nothing better than a sweet, sweet haggis. Good. Because it was chicken. What? It was chicken.
Oh, for the love of me mother's sweet haggis. Oh, tricked by a bald-headed muffin top. Oh, I was tricked by an American dish.
You know there's more to life than haggis.
It was pretty tasty. Maybe there are more Highlands out there for me to discover.
Aye.
Aye.
Think of it as I made you a little bit more three-dimensional.
Hey! I've said it once, and I've said it several times already. There can only be one.
No, please. No, wait,
Don't do it.
Hello, lads. You've got it wrong, gentlemen. It's three-dimensional. My name is Brian Keith. I am producer of Akron After Hours.
The way he can control these guys is inspiring.
This creepy old guy.
Not only do I love him for his reflective head, because, you know, if he's riding his bicycle at night, if there's like a high beam coming, like, you know, you can see it.
The first time I met Brian was when he deleted an entire 6-hour sketch of mine.
I remember when I first met you, I didn't know what to think. I remember doing your one sketch where it was black and white and I was some mime with a pie in the face. It was weird, but I liked it. It was different, and you wanted to try something new that I hadn't experienced before, and after that I knew that you would be a great producer.
You know, he took this like motley ragtag bunch of people that we are and brought us all together and put us in the same, you know, lined us all up and got us on the right track. And I mean, that says more about him than anything ever could.
Brian, he's definitely he's the glue, the cement, you know, keeping us together.
He's like my long lost weird uncle.
When I first walked in, I mean, it was almost like walking into a wolf pack. There were 12 people looking at me like I was a strange old guy and what do I have to offer and all that kind of stuff.
Here he comes walking in, hey, you know, I want to do a sketch for your show. And I go, oh, this guy. And I'd seen some of his work, and he had a flair for like the depressing. But he was a good worker. He was an organized worker, from what I could tell, and from what Megan had told me, he was a good dude.
Brian actually let me do the monologues on my own, and I thought it was a great opportunity for me. Hasn't led to anything so far, but I thought it was a great opportunity for me, and I thought, since I do stand-up, him letting me do that was a big deal for me, and I really appreciated it.
I don't know if any of my sketches were necessarily my favorite. I always enjoyed playing the characters. I know a lot of flack has been given to me for Seamus.
Brian's character Seamus is the worst thing.
And a couple characters that I wish would die off, but he keeps bringing them back because somebody, I guess, likes them.
But Frank has no room to talk about that because he's the one that caused all the hatred for Seamus. Because he was sitting in the edit bay for probably 2 or 3 hours, going back and rewinding, "Where's my haggis?
Haggis!
Going back and rewinding, "Where's my haggis?
Haggis!
Going back and rewinding, "Where's my mother's sweet haggis?
Haggis!"
And everybody had to listen to it. So Seamus was only hated because of Frank Mayo.
Haggis!
Pappy was by far my favorite character I played. I know a lot of people said, "Oh, he's creepy," and all that kind of stuff.
Pappy's the worst thing.
My grandpa, I remember being in the hospital with him when he was about 70 years old, and he said a couple of things to a 40-year-old nurse that made her turn 15 different shades of red. And I think that's partially where my character of Pappy came from. Kind of a tribute to my grandfather.
His acting ability.
Yeah, I guess he's an okay actor or something. He's a good actor, actually, in parentheses. He's a very good actor.
I actually have to give you a lot of the credit for what I'm doing currently. And I know you'll forever say that you'll be modest and pretend that it was all us and it would be the team. No. You are the reason why this team is where it's at.
There was nobody and still is nobody better to take the reins for the show.
So Brian's a good guy. Brian's a good guy, and he's a heck of a producer. And more than that, he's got a bunch of terrible graphic T-shirts that he wears for sketches repeatedly.
He's a great guy. Really glad I met him, and I love him.
Brian is a wonderful producer. He was the first person I talked to up in ZTV. I remember going up for my interview and riding the elevator down, and we just talked for that, and it was a great time.
We're a dysfunctional family, but each one of you have played a very, very large part in where I'm ending my academic career. So, thank you.
So it appears someone has killed me wife.
Oh my, that is quite a predicament, laddie.
Yes, quite, and we have quite the bloody mess to clean up in the kitchen.
Should I fetch Jenkins then?
No, I shall do these, my brother. Jenkins.
And what does you need then?
I need more tea. Also, I need you to clean up the mess in the kitchen. Somebody killed me wife.
Right, I'll get right on that as soon as I get your tea.
I phoned the coppers. They should be here any moment.
Jolly good then.
Thank you. You know, you seem quite cheeky about the whole predicament. I think you did it. You killed your own sister.
Oh, Bob's on, don't be so daft. Besides, you don't seem too concerned about the situation.
Oh, put a sock in it. There's hardly anything I can do now.
Hello. Here we have a murderer in our midst.
Aye, sir, this man right here, I believe, killed his own wife.
I see. Yes. Most murders are committed by their significant others.
But he was the last one in the kitchen, eh?
It's best that I examine the body then. Where is it?
I disposed of it earlier, sir. It was making a most putrid stench.
Are you the butler?
I seem to so. I am.
So, you disposed of evidence, and you're the butler? Therefore, it's easy. The butler did it.
Come.
Hello. I'm here about the murders. This guy filled me in with all the details. Hey, Butler. How about you go get me the murder weapon, huh? Well, you can tell from the blade it was obviously a stab wound that killed him. Wait a minute. Why don't we just watch the end of the sketch and find out what happens, huh? Hey, Butler, take this knife.
What? Why, that is a wonderful idea. Play the clip then.
I knew it. It was the brother all along.
Wait. I can explain everything. I was just pretending.
No, it's too silly, huh? Now you're going to prison. You're going to prison.
And I have solved another case. I'm a genius.
Get out of my house.
I shall return if you ever shall need me. Farewell, sir.
Well, now that that's over, I need more tea.
Good
Oh,
job.
no,
Oh,
just
that was
pretending,
that was neat. Yes.
Have you tried some of Jenkins' tea?
Thank you.
Jolly good tea then. Welcome to Akron After Hours.
Why you got the mic up here? Usually I hold the mic. Is this where you want it? Well, I gotta talk somehow, don't I? I'm Devin Connor, and I technically started as a real member in ZTV. I started last spring when Tyler Warner was the producer of After Hours.
Devin Connor.
Devin's been with me since the beginning.
Devin is a treasure. And when I say the word treasure, I'm usually using it loosely, just kind of disregarding what it actually means. It sounds like a nice thing to say, so I'm saying it.
Devin, one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Devin was this guy that, very unmistakable, would come into class typically a half hour, 45 minutes late, carrying his gym bag with a smug little look on his face.
He came in, he was late, and I was not sure what he was gonna be like.
25 minutes late to a 45-minute class. I sat on the end of the table directly opposite Dr. Hoffman, like, I'm sorry, I couldn't find it. And we're all just like, who is this clown?
Honestly, being an older guy looking at the younger generation, he just made me angry.
I'm not knocking his work ethic. He's a hard worker. He's just an idiot, but I love him to death.
He said earlier on, one of the first times he met me was during the spring semester whenever I was a new member. But actually, one of the first times that we actually spoke was whenever I turned in a commercial for Media Production Techniques. And whenever we watched it in class, he turned to me and said, "Wow, we waited to see that. Great." And I wanted to punch his smug little look off of his face at that point in time.
What a glorious day it was.
He has this thing, this talent. I call it chronic dumb face. Like, you can't teach it. You just have it or you don't. And Devin, let me tell you, has it in spades.
Me and Frank doing So Bro, which was inspired by another show. And we've had a lot of fun doing that every time because I think me and Frank deep down are those characters in a lot of ways, and a lot of, not completely. Definitely not the way it ends.
I love you, bro.
I love you too.
No, I love you.
Like in what way?
Like, I love you.
I love him.
He did some fun stuff, and he's been in so many sketches, most recently So Bro with my little brother. And the way that the two of them played off of each other was really fun to just record and watch, beyond what I got to use in the sketch.
I've seen him chug eggs. I've seen him play with a kid. I've seen him, drop the most horrible, horrendous, just awful joke in one breath and then say the kindest thing to somebody in the next breath. And, I've seen him do comedy and just one of my better friends, not just up here, but in my life, and I really do love the kid.
That guy has a heart of gold, and whenever I approached him about being, my host for the show, I told him that it was no longer going to be a team. He was going to be hosting the show by himself, and I wanted him to showcase some of his stand-up, because I honestly believe that he is as funny as the stuff that I had seen him do during stand-up. Points in time he's corny, at points in time he's sarcastic, but you combine all that together, and that's Devin.
And I gotta give him a lot of kudos for, especially once he even graduated, he's still in our show. Still doing great work, great characters, doing what he likes, and he's just doing it for nothing. Except for our laughs. And I gotta give you all the love, bud. All the love for you. Even your tan.
Devin's a great guy, and
Wish him the best.
I honestly think I might have dropped out if I didn't join ZTV.
Well, that's what happens when you mess with Bruce Jenner, I guess. For those of you just tuning in, you're too late. This is the end of the #1 radio show in radio. Words with Deacon, coming to you live every day from Akron, Ohio. Well, I'd like to thank everyone for listening. Join us again tomorrow, same time, same place, on your favorite radio show, Words with Deacon. Another day, another dollar.
yes, I did it! I got in his dream! Yes!
Also, before I go today, I want to remind all of you that I hate each and every one of you. I hate all of my fans. No, that's and not me. my I'm listeners. not saying anything. All are a I'm not part even of this speaking. Putrid, What is this? Turn it off! bloody, and overweight mass of dumb Americans. I'm not even doing to anything. loathe with my deepest and strongest intensity. I hope you never listen to my radio show again. I also hope the worst fate imaginable befall your family and friends. I am Deacon. I am the uncompromised Deacon. The #1 Deacon that has ever been Deacon. Deacon Prime.
Come on!
Deacon Balboa. Your Lord Deacon. The rise of the Deacon. We'll go
That's
and
it.
watch the LA Deacons.
Show's
the
canceled,
Boston
Deacon.
Deacons. He hits a home run. And, it goes
Forever.
over Deacon. You shall name all of your children Deacon. All of your grandchildren Deacon. You shall name your father. Dinosaurs didn't walk the earth. Deacon walked the earth. I was the one.
This
in
isn't
all those
real.
stories you
This
heard.
isn't
I
real.
told those stories.
This isn't real.
Deacon was the
I'm
meteor
dreaming.
that extinct I'm dreaming. I got a dream. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. This world full of
You'll never work again, Deacon.
None of
Never.
You are like Deacon because I am the ultimate Deacon. There is only
Is that Jean-Claude
one.
Van Damme?
You
See
must
you next
follow
time.
Me. You're one. You're only. Deacon.
Oh, what a crazy dream.
Success! I did it! I hijacked your dream! Ha!
You've reached Deacon.
Deacon, where are you? Words with Deacon goes live in 7 minutes, and you're not in the studio. Get here now!
No.
Are you gonna tell me a story, Uncle Frank?
Yes, my sweet niece. This story is called The Haunted Water Bottle!
A haunted water bottle.
Yes, Kyla. The Haunted Water Bottle! The water bottle is
Evil?
evil!
But how, Uncle Frank? How is it evil?
It will steal a soul from anyone who drinks from it. So you take a sip from the water bottle and everything is fine. Everything is dandy. And then, all of a sudden, it steals your soul! And it gives it to him. It gives it to him!
Who?
Him!
Who?
Him, you silly girl!
I don't know who you're talking about!
Think about the wheelbarrow.
All Susie wants to do is see Howard Stern, and I've watched every episode!
What did you say about Sundays?
If he makes me walk his Chia Pet one more time, I'm gonna break up with him!
What's your sister doing these days?
I told you, pork rinds!
We could go dress shopping with Broadway Joe.
I burned him a CD with Whitesnake.
Are you confused? Me too! Want to get rid of all this weird confusion? Buy some of my great products! I've got stock photos and my award-winning Too Hot for TV workout tape, Kevin Donner's Golden Glutes! But wait, there's more! I'm now offering lifestyle coaching. I can make you a better person. Trust me! I need cash. Bad. But I also accept other forms of payment. I do debit, credit, PayPal. You could even pay me in poker chips, Dorito chips, pita chips. No Triscuits. I don't do Triscuits. You could give me like marbles. You could give me different sets of die. You could give me like a Dungeons and Dragon one. You could do one of the ones that they use. You could give me a dreidel. You could give me your yarmulkes. I want yarmulkes. I've never had one. I've never had a reason to have one. But you could also give me baseball hats, baseball cards. You could give me clip-on ties. I need a lot of those. Pairs of suspenders. I've only got one. It's a Mickey Mouse pair and it looks silly. I can't wear that anywhere. If you got anything else, anything at all that you think might be of value to me, you can go ahead and just send it over. Outside of that, money would be good too, but whatever else.
I'm Francis James Mayo II. Some people call me Frank. They're wrong. My name is Francis.
Frank.
Frank calls me baby girl every time I see him. That too.
He's got catchphrases, which I didn't know real people had catchphrases sometimes. But he was willing to drill them into your brain.
Well, you know what they say about Frank. No, Frank, you're such a good guy.
Frank Mayo. Have I talked about Frank yet? I don't think I have.
Frank's just funny, and he's just He's encouraging.
Because he wouldn't stop. Like, he found one and he would just, you know, you'd be like, oh, that was funny. That was really funny. And then you'd come back and you'd hear it again. You're like, that's funny. And then you'd come back the next week and you're like, yeah, no, it's a joke. And then you'd see somebody who heard it for the first time and they think it was really funny. So you got to act like it's still kind of funny.
What else is there? So this, I can't even say that one on TV. There's so many things that you come to expect from Frank.
Actually, no, Frank is a really, really great writer. Anyone can say whatever they want about his camera skills and editing. I think this semester he has done a great job editing. The last show, I was super blown away. He's definitely come a huge distance from where he started.
Frank is a wonderful writer and a great person. He has called me out many times on my characters not having their own voice, and then getting told not long ago that I did get better at that while he was here made me feel really good.
The first sketch that I worked on, and I still maintain that it was a good script.
Frank, I'm really glad that, first of all, I'm glad his first sketch didn't make the air. His Michael Bay sketch. But even more so, I'm glad he joined After Hours, because I've had so much fun shooting with him from the hours where it's like still fun, and then you're like, Frank, come on, move a light. Do something.
Frank Mayo. Frank Mayo is my new member buddy. And all around just a good guy 90% of the time. Every once in a while he would whine a little bit. But I have homework. I gotta get this done. So do the rest of us. Frank, we do. So thanks for coming to play.
I joined ZTV pretty much out of nowhere. They don't usually attract many of my folk because I'm an English major, and we're generally pretty worthless. It's pretty much getting prepared for a career in Starbucks or just correcting people's grammar.
When me and Frank got paired to work together for the Halloween sketch, where we would all take on like a 10-minute block or something close to that, something much more ambitious than almost anything that, especially me and him, because production-wise, we were the two weak links, and we knew it, had really tried or attempted to do before. And we felt a lot of times like we were hitting a wall, and we felt like we'd be shooting till 5 in the morning, and there were a lot of people exercising a lot of patience with us, and they let us work through it. And I'm glad me and him got to work through it together.
I joined, and I'm really glad. It was honestly the best decision I made. Well, one of the best decisions I made in college, other than when I started going to class on a regular basis. That was a good one, because I probably wouldn't be graduating if I hadn't gone to class.
His writing has finally, his editing and camera skills have been able to reach where his writing ability is at.
He's a great actor. Him in the Orange sketch, his mob boss was fantastic. He's one person I knew I could count on for acting at any point, any kind of character, and I really enjoyed that.
First sketch that aired, there's two of them. One of them caused me to never want to hear the word haggis again, and Brian's character Seamus is the worst thing. Next to Pappy is the worst thing. Seamus is the second worst thing. And the other one was People for the Ethical Treatment of Plants, which was pretty funny, except shot horribly.
I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna take that egg, and I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him good, huh? Huh? I'm gonna find you.
What's wrong with him?
What do you think?
Well, I heard he got his house egged again.
Yeah, and I thought we were juvenile. What's that guy's name again? Orange something?
Don't say his name. If you say say it too loud. He can hear you. Listen, I heard that he has a thing for trees.
Who loves his Christmas tree? Oh, I do. Yes. Yes. Oh, look at that. One of your bulbs hangs lower than the other. Yes. Yes. Yes.
For trees? Well, you see, that's interesting because I recently heard that he had a falling out with his last tree.
It's over. And you can keep the house.
Lying cheat! I heard no matter when you call him, no matter what time, how many times, the first time, he never answers the phone.
The scoundrel! Listen, I heard that he gave a fella 20 seconds to live, but he spent that entire time explaining to him how he had that time until he had no time left.
Listen, I'm only giving you 20 seconds to live, but I need you to understand a few things about that rule before proceeding with the given time that was given to you while we spoke about the subject of time being given before you made the mistake of only having this much time left.
How much time do I have left?
None.
Time giver liar! I heard he had no dad in one time.
Oh, that's it. His name is the Orange Bass.
Boss.
Boys, gather on. Huh? Hey, get over here. I want you to go out there. You paying attention? I want you to find me Orange Bass.
Hello, lads. I'm a genius. I have solved another case.
Not so fast, you jive turkey.
Wait, but how?
It's called playing dead, fool.
I'm Seth Troyer. I've been with After Hours for this semester, and I was there like a year and a half ago for a very different semester, but we'll talk about that later.
As far as just saying something off the wall and just insane and then making a face that was just freaked you out, we knew Seth was gonna deliver.
Seth, one of my oldest friends and closest friends.
The first full thing that I had seen with him was at a film festival last fall. And I watched 7 minutes of this. And after it was over, with my jaw gaping open and him a seat 2 down from me, I looked at him and said, "Seth, what the f*** was that?" And his answer was, "I don't know."
Seth is a great person. I was in his pizza sketch with him and Chris, and the way they worked. I helped with Dr. Wade for one sketch. And Seth is a ball of energy. His comedy's fantastic.
Seth, I understand Seth's humor and I appreciate it. And it's funny because sometimes I like to think that I'm a really strange guy. I don't like to think that I'm a strange guy. It's, it's just a fact. But then, Seth is right there with me.
watching Seth's work is, I always have to, I feel like I have to prepare myself. Like I have to get ready for it.
I love everything we've done this semester. In particular, I've enjoyed working on Dr. Wade and Jr., which has been sort of me and Chris's baby. That's not to say that we're together or something. Opposed to popular belief, we're not. It just wouldn't work out. It just wouldn't. And I'm out of his league.
What I do know is he is a New Age Sam Beckett. For nobody that knows who Sam Beckett is, just to sum it up, he was a writer for Theater of the Absurd.
He's his own force. I think he could have done his own thing without us, but with us, I think it was a huge, awesome addition to the show to have him produce the content that he produced.
Everything I've seen him do, I enjoy watching. I always get a good laugh, from the dog sketch to Too Much Light. And I think he'll go do great things one day.
Dr. Wade has been pushing us harder and harder to be more technical, but also be able to tell a story at the same time, which I think is the sort of dance you play. And I've always enjoyed the ancient alien stuff. And whatever that one sketch was with Chris where he's doing that.
Well, it seems as though America's become a police state.
That one, whatever it is, I don't know what the accent that was, but it was a good one.
It's just great to see someone doing something different and do it well. And I don't know, I can't wait to see what he does because it's always different.
He challenges you in a way that nobody else does because he's just so way over there, you know what I mean? And I try to put myself over there and I'm just like, wow, this doesn't even... He makes it look easy.
It looks like something you would see on Adult Swim or something like that. It looks like something that somebody else who's been at it for a long time would be happy to have produced. And I think that says a lot about him, and I'm impressed with a lot of things he does, even if I don't fully comprehend it.
This semester has been my favorite semester with ZTV by far, just because it's been the most informative and the most weird and surreal. And also I've learned a lot, just I've been sharpened by all these guys and Michaela.
I don't think I would be where I'm at if it wasn't for him. I wouldn't have nearly as good a material that I would have without his advice, and I wouldn't have had the confidence to be where I'm at without his support. Thank you, Seth.
I'm gonna miss everybody, but we're gonna hang out. It's summertime, we'll have more time to hang out. It'll be fun. Don't worry about it. Nobody's crying. Nobody cry, okay? You can cry a little bit. Cry a little bit, maybe. But goodbye, Akron After Hours. It's been real.
A full feature film of what we do best. The After Hours movie.
Yep.
Pitch it. Do it to me.
Okay, well. But seriously. Oh man, are you saying the same thing I'm saying?
I'm not. Focus, you worthless farm animals.
Seagull Boy. It's called Seagull Boy.
What?
It's about a seagull raised as a boy, okay, with seagull traits and boy traits.
And how he rises above adversity.
Like what kind of adversities?
Well, like the same stuff every boy struggles with, like trying to play catch with your dad, only he has wing arms. So he can't catch very well.
Yeah, and like having to learn how to get your arm around a nice red-blooded American woman, but with wing arms.
Make out scenes. And he'll also fight a demon.
Love those. I like it, but it's missing something big, something snappy. A theme song.
Oh, I already started writing one. It goes like, okay.
You're a little seagull boy. You're a freak, but so full of joy. You're part seagull. Boom, 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 boom. Part boy.
I don't like it.
Oh, I mean,
You're probably right. It's a bad idea. We won't do that.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check this out.
You want a thumb wrestle?
Hey guys, it's Seagull Boy. He hit the window and I think he's dead. Seagull Boy? Oh no, he's dead.
Jim, are you ready? Jim. Hello, everyone. This is Jim. How are you, Jim? Good. Jim is going to take a girl to a party. I know he wants to make a good first impression. And look, here she is, Sam. Sam, are you ready to go to this party? Good. Now let's watch them today as they go through and get ready for their party. Aw, aren't they cute? And look, here we see them waiting in a line to get a taxi. I know Jim's ready to call and get that taxi. And look, here's Sam waiting in line for the bathroom. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh look, this line looks like it's moving. Here we go. Sam has moved up. Still waiting and waiting. And guess what? There's another line. I know this is exciting for Jim. And I'm just ready for them to go wait in this line. And wait. And wait. And wait. And waiting. And waiting. And waiting in this line. Wait. And wait. And wait in this line. Waiting, waiting. Here we go. They finally made it to their party. Aw, aren't they cute together? Jim, Sam, are you guys having a good time? Good. Jim, I think Sam's a little parched. Let's go get her something to drink.
Oh, well, would you look at that? Check this out. There's no punchline.
My name is Christopher Rossi. I have been on Akron After Hours for a year and a half, the last 3 semesters. First starting out when Tyler Warner was in charge of it. He helped bring the first team together.
Talk about Chris Rossi, my muse, my flame, my sunshine.
He and I had butted heads a lot when I produced, and I think that was because I still, to this day, can't put my mind frame where he's at.
The first time I saw him, he had bright blonde hair and was carrying a boombox around. I had no idea what to expect from Chris.
His vision is almost like looking at Vincent van Gogh's work, because you wonder how Vincent van Gogh would see things. And in some respects, I have looked at Chris to see how he was seeing things, or I filmed with him and I was just like, I have no idea what you're going to do with that. How are you going to put that together? And then he shows me.
Chris, he's a bummer. Doesn't know what he's doing. He's always like, Seth, what's the camera? I'm like, Chris, it's this thing that captures life.
He is so talented, and he's taken himself personally to a whole nother level, and it runs off.
How do I edit? How do I do After Effects?
Chris has been one of those people that, I don't know, I just love the guy.
Actually, no, that's true. Chris probably knows all of those things better than all of us on the team.
He has really kind of been my ace in the hole the entire year.
And he's never short on saying something that you're not ready to hear. And I don't mean in a criticism or constructive or even negative type of way. It's usually just something that you did not think a person would say to another person a lot of times. And it's fantastic, and I live for those moments.
What Akron After Hours as a show has meant to me, it's been a great deal. I would not have the confidence and the know-how that I have currently if it was not for this show.
I helped with the Christmas Carol episode. And he was so motivated and driven then to just make sure everything looked the way he wanted it and knew how he wanted it and structured it and wanted to make sure it got done.
I love him to death. I can't wait till he trades in that Subway hat for a director's cap somewhere. Because if there's anyone that deserves it, it's Chris Rossi.
He's done some things, especially this semester, where I'm like, oh man, I can never do that. And I'm jealous. And if he's my competition, I'm gonna have to take him out. So he better stay on his toes.
And I remember specifically last semester we did a Halloween episode, and that was the point that everything changed for me. Everyone came together, and it was the first time I'd actually seen the whole team working together to finish something. And I felt like I was like all over the place. We all were. All of us were all over the place doing stuff, filming, shooting, editing, all the time. And it was crazy, but it was the best kind of horrible busyness.
I've known him since like 6th grade when he was like buying notebook paper comics off me and my friend, and he wouldn't pay us or something. He might still owe us like 25 cents.
One of my favorite things that I know that he did was stale muffins. I had absolutely no idea what he was doing with that. He just had me screaming a lot, and Tyler in drag. And it was just this off-the-wall idea. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I trust you, so let me see what you have. And he put it together, and it was one of my favorite things.
And there's so much that I learned from him this semester, and so much more I would have loved to have learned from him if there were more time. Eyes like this.
I feel very ready to face the world with what this team has given me. And I want to thank everybody for that. So thank you guys. You guys have been awesome. And thank you, ZTV. Thank you, Juan, for giving us the opportunity to have more time to do these sketches.
Welcome to So Bro. We're your bros, and we will be brosting the show for you. I'm Chad. I'm Brad. And this is So Bro. So Bro. On this episode of So Bro, we're going to show you how to supplement your workout. It's a joke, you idiot. Ah! Play on words. All right. We're going to show you how to get tough, buff, rough, and eliminate some fluff. Oh, yeah! Shut up, bro. Bro, chill, bro. Don't tell me when to chill, bro. Bro. The first thing you're going to want to remember to take are some vitamins. Vitamins, Brad. With a T. You want to take vitamins every morning. I usually just take whatever I can and grab a handful of whatever they are and throw them down my throat. You know what I'm saying?
I take the ones with little dinosaurs on them. It's got the Reptar.
Reptar's not a real dinosaur. Anyways, on to more important things. Next, what you're going to want to do is start every morning off with a pound of bacon and 6 raw eggs. Me and Brad already had 2 pounds of bacon to start our day, which is why we're looking so buff.
Bro, how about you demonstrate how to chug them eggs, bro?
I'll do it, bro.
Do it, bro.
Alright. Get these eggs out.
You won't.
I'll do it.
Oh, you won't.
I'll do it.
You won't.
Let me crack one. I'll do it.
I don't believe you, bro.
Alright. Just crack your eggs, bro. Crack the eggs and I'll suck them down.
Bottoms up.
Is that all? Alright. I'm gonna need some help from the crowd on this one real quick though. Come on! Who's your good crowd? Who's your good crowd? Yeah! Yeah! Bottoms up, America. No, come on, I can do it. Come on, crack one in my mouth.
commitment, bro. I told you I could do it. I'm a man, Dad. I'm a man. You are one tough muchacho, bro.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's it for us. So sad to leave you. I'm Chad.
I'm Brad.
And this has been
So Bro!
I think that this show is missing the point. The last show got the point.
I agree. We've lost sight of the point almost entirely.
I think the acting is subpar, and I'm not buying that they're comfortable on camera. I'm just not.
I'm not buying it either. And you know what?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Not spades
But
like shovels like David Spade.
David. There's no David. Wait. You didn't just eat that, did you?
What? What? Oh, come on. Come on.
Escape the comedy sketch. Escape the comedy sketch.
Do you like your muffin top?
Every year, 1 in 4 stale muffins are eaten annually. Don't be another statistic. Visit stopstale.org.
My team over 2 semesters are probably some of the biggest that I've ever met in my entire life. I wouldn't trade any of them for anything in the world. They have been my very dysfunctional family, and I'm going to miss them horribly, and I hope they understand how much I do love every one of them. So, thank you guys, and good luck to everything that you do. Thank you very much. We hope that you enjoyed our tenure with the show. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Be sure you join us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We got a lot of new surprises coming up for you the following year. New producer, new cast, new everything. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you very much. Good night.
That's right, Brian! Take a look, Mr. Afterman! Your reckoning has finally come in the form of the aforementioned chair! Time to go! Woo! We did it. We just rocked your world, Brian! Gotcha. Puppet man, actor man.
Everything changes. We all change. But that's good. That's okay. As long as we remember everything that we were. I will always remember every moment, every second, when the producer was me. At least I was a ginger.
Alright. My voice is higher. Am I? I'm a girl! Oh my goodness, I'm a girl. Alright, this can work. This can work. Alright. 2 legs, 10 fingers. I have toes. Okay. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. No facial hair? I don't have to shave anymore. Good. Welcome to the new Akron After Hours.
Stay tuned with Akron After Hours. We're going to be releasing the final episode, for now, of Dr. Wade and Jr.
An online special.
More technological, stuff like that. It's gonna be, I don't know, some kind of time pun. I was gonna make some kind of time pun
It's all right.
because there's time warp in it.
You have time to do it again.
Catch us next time.
Woo!
Goodbye, Akron After Hours. It's been real.
Thanks to everybody who's been a part of my journey, and I appreciate you all. It's been fun.
Bye. Love you.
I'd like to say goodbye, but I'm still here and I already graduated, so I'm not going to start getting ambitious. I'll probably be here for another one of these next year.
And thank you, ZTV. Thank you, Juan, for giving us the opportunity to have more time to do these sketches, and goodbye.
There's always a new. So hello, new Akron After Hours.